I gotta make some more adjustments to the camera, but this is the setup at the moment. It's very nicely lit. So this is what it's gonna look like for the next 30 years, hopefully, unless something amazing happens. But yeah, at the moment, and this is where all my money's been sunk. Gotta make a few adjustments. It's not completely comfortable, like the chair. It's gonna be like this. I can adjust the screen a bit, which will adjust the camera, and we'll just make tiny adjustments until everything's perfect. But I love the lighting. It's overcast today, there's clouds everywhere. It's just a shocking weekend for wanting to do anything outside because it pitter-patters with rain. I couldn't really do my washing properly, and it's just like that this weekend. At the moment, this is just the setup. I did a couple of videos in the front room there, and that was just because that's just where everything was set up, and it was such a pain in the ass to do stuff. It was hurting my back, really. I don't even know if I talked about the fact that I've moved houses now, apart from in the vlog when I first moved in. Yeah, not fully comfortable yet, but definitely getting more comfortable as time goes on, and I start getting back into doing all the things that I want to do. There's a lot to go into about the reasons why I was uncomfortable and blah blah blah, but this is my house and this is what it is. I really hate that my freaking arms are so skinny. There's not a lot I can do about that apart from like I'm trying, but my body's metabolism it will destroy a rock if it has to. But rocks aren't very nutritious, so it's not very helpful in that department. I could melt down a rock and eat it. But yeah, this was what's going on for now. I see it's starting to get a little bit darker. So, like, I could turn the light on, but it's not too bad at the moment. And because it's a white room as well, it's very brightly lit. It's not too bad, so I'm fine with that. What I don't like is that I have to have the screen on just in case it was just conking out before when I did the video talking about why I work in a factory. I had to keep on mucking around with it because it kept on conking out middle way through it. I did another video where I talked about going to see Greenspoon. It dropped out like 2 times in a row. And because normally I would turn the TV off, or I would turn the monitor off and then talk, because then I would be distracted and I would be looking at the camera instead of at the screen. So this is what I have to do, and this is what I have to manage now. So I got my Frosty head. I got this from the Adelaide 500. It's pretty fucking huge, as you can tell. And I know it's last minute, guys, but I got Frosty a seat for 2025, and he can have it for as long as he wants, unless I need it at some stage. That's my bit. I thought it was funny. I just did it for me. I don't care what anyone else thinks. And hopefully that wasn't shockingly noisy. I've got a carpet. I've got a little carpet to put on the ground, and I could do that today. But I just want to chill. I just want to get my energy back because I got wiped out after the Adelaide 500. First 3 days of the last week, I just was not feeling great after work. I just want to do nothing. I want to get home from work, sit down, do absolutely nothing, and just play Xbox for multiple hours. And then when we get to like 6 or 7, I'll start cooking. And it was just rough. I hate having no energy. No energy is the biggest thing for me at the moment. Health, pretty good. I'm pretty good in the health department. I think I had a slightly sore throat for a while. I think other people had other health things, but I just had a sore throat for a bit, and I think it comes and goes, but it's not really anything to worry about. Maybe it's because I'm not driving as much on the weekends, so I don't sing as much, so I don't get much of a sore throat. Yeah, that's what's going on. You might wonder what the heck all that is. That's just electrical components. There's like power plugs and switches and lights. This is just where all the electrical bits go. There's a power cord there as well, just like an actual power cable that runs through the roof. We were feeding them through the roof and dropping them down the wall and stuff like that. So I've still got all that. I'm pretty sure we've done all the PowerPoints, so I don't see an issue. That little dot down the bottom of that door that you can't really see because it's out of focus because it's looking at me, but that is to hold the door shut and hold the door open because it's got a little magnet. It's a little magnet, and it magnetizes to a little thing on the wall down there. so it can just stay wide open. And there's a lot of doors, and there's a few doors in the house. There's like 6 of them that have got it. So that's good to have just if I need it, like if I'm coming in and out of a door really quick, or if there's a breeze, like if I've got the air conditioners on or something. Air conditioner, there's not multiple. I want to get videos going because I noticed, and I talked about it in my, I don't know what the video was. There was like a 9-minute video I did before the factory one, where I just talked about stuff, and there was a bit in it where I talked about when I don't create stuff, it feels like I'm dying. I kind of go into a depression, and I go, nothing is ever going to get good. And then I focus on trying to produce something, and then once I've done that, then it's good, and then I'm happy. I've got a magazine to write, and I haven't written a magazine in like 3 or 4 months, and there's so much to go into that it's almost too much. So I know I'm going to miss out on a heap of stuff, but I'm just covering the basics. Like, this is what happened, but in the last 3 months, I now live in my house. My health is like this. It's just a bit full on with some things. And I got some supercars videos, but I've got like big ideas. Like I want to do one about Mark Winterbottom, and I've done all the stats for that. And I feel like I want to have more to say about it. But then I've gone and started doing more work on the Greg Murphy video because I've recorded audio for that and got pictures for it. I could get better pictures, but it's hard to find pictures sometimes. Like you'd think Google Images would just have them. You'd think that if they were around in 2006, then they should be around in 2024. No, not the case. If they were around in 2012, you think they'd be around in 2024, but no, not the case either. It is difficult to find things because there are God knows how many pictures online. I think with tags in terms of pictures and articles, there will be an article that doesn't actually talk about Greg Murphy or have pictures of Greg Murphy, but they still put him in there because it's about V8 Supercars in 2012, or even like people would put their name in there just because it helps draw attention, and I think that's the wrong approach. Anyway, that's kind of going wide ranging, and we're into the 10-minute mark, and I'm going to chop it down, and it's going to be like 5 minutes anyway, so see you next time.